The DJ Duce Podcast.
Streaming on all platforms worldwide.
Delivering exclusive interviews and insight on current music styles and trends. So come lay back, relax, and discover music with DJ Duce. Stream all exclusive content on djduce.com/podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to the DJ Duce Podcast. This is episode 2. I am your host, obviously, DJ Duce. I'm joined today by an artist that I actually had the privilege of meeting on Audiomack. People that know me know I use a lot of different platforms, and Audiomack happens to be the one. Just randomly zooming and browsing on there, and I ran into this gentleman's tape on Audiomack. The leak tape consists of how many tracks is on that tape?
6.
6? I thought it was. I thought I was going to say 6 or 7. 6 tracks.
I almost forgot too.
6 tracks on this tape, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, ZAAY, how you doing, my friend?
What's going on, man? I'm doing pretty good. All things considered, though, you know?
Definitely. For the people that don't know, obviously, I know a little bit about you from your bio that I guess Audiomack took down. It ain't up there anymore. I just checked. So
yeah?
Your bio ain't there anymore. Thank God I pulled it. Thank God I pulled it and put it on the DJ Duce blog, and that's where I got it.
So I gotta fix that. I didn't even see that. Wow.
Yeah, so you might want to check that. So you hail from Massachusetts, Lawrence, Massachusetts?
Yep, Lawrence, Mass, man. Like 25 minutes from Boston.
Okay, so you're about 25 minutes out from Boston.
Yeah.
So you're born and raised in Lawrence?
No, I was born in Dominican Republic.
Okay.
But I came out here when I was really little, to the point where I don't even really know the culture out there that much, like a little bit, you know, but yeah, like this is all I know pretty much.
Okay. So when you moved here and all, I mean, how was it like growing up in Boston? I mean, in that area up in Massachusetts. I never been personally. I haven't been as far as Philadelphia up north. And I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm from Pennsylvania.
Oh, dope. To be honest, it's like Lawrence is pretty much like any other city, you know, like I grew up in pretty much like the hood, you know what I mean? Like the rough part of town and stuff. And like, it's pretty much like any other city in America, you know what I mean? Like you got good things, you got bad things. I enjoy growing up out here. The population is pretty much predominantly Dominican, Puerto Rican. You got like a few Haitian people here, but for the most part, it's predominantly Dominican and Puerto Rican. And yeah.
Definitely. And I think that's being come around everywhere. I mean, even in my area, you know what I mean? Just a lot of Puerto Rican love, and I love it, man. It's definitely a different culture, but it's all love, man. And that's just how it's got to be, you know.
We're here, man. We everywhere.
Definitely. So what inspires you? I mean, to get into music? I mean, hell, the leak tape, man, was definitely. I thought that could have been definitely a good first project. I mean, you put it out. Is that your first project?
No, that's my third, actually.
That's your third project.
Yeah.
And what is your first and second one? Where can I find those at? Yeah,
so my first tape was called The Genesis. I wrote that back in 2016, but I didn't end up dropping it till like July 2017. Okay. And then my second project, which was, the first project was an EP. It was only 3 songs. Second project was a full-on album. It was 13 songs, and I dropped that in 2018. And those 2, they can be found on iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, stuff like that.
Oh, really? So those 2 are on Apple and Spotify and all those platforms?
Yeah. The album's actually on, I believe, my Audiomack, unless I forgot to put it up there. I'm pretty sure it should be up there. Yeah.
I have to double check. I don't think I've seen it in there. I could be mistaken. I have to double check.
Like a purple cover.
Hell, I look at so many different, Audiomack, man. They're uploading constantly.
It's crazy.
So explain to everyone, like, and to me, I mean, I have a relationship personally with Audiomack. I've been with them, since 2014.
That's crazy.
And I know they're doing a lot of things with artists now as far as monetization and being able to upload music and actually get paid on the site. Is that true?
Yeah, I saw that. I only found out about that recently, to be honest, because just like anybody else, I was riding the SoundCloud wave. You remember, SoundCloud was like, it was like the top platform pretty much for a little while.
Right.
And I forgot who. Matter of fact, she's actually from out there. Do you know Brianna DeMaio? She runs this thing called Taste Creators. It's like an artist development agency, and they
Sounds
have
sounds familiar. Taste creators, you say?
yeah, you might have heard of it. 'Cause
Yeah,
they're pretty big from what I've heard.
sounds familiar. So
Yeah.
it's an agency, you said?
Yeah, so they do like artist development. They do playlisting. They do a whole bunch of different services, pretty much to help artists like grow. And she's helped me out a lot. And she's the one who told me. She literally told me like your Audiomack is gonna be the future, because it was growing so fast around that time when she told me. I immediately hopped on it. Because if you think about it, when a platform is growing, if you can get hot when that platform is growing, you're gonna be at the top of the pack. You know what I mean? It's like MySpace. Whoever got popping when MySpace first popped off, like Drake popped off MySpace. You know, like
Right, exactly. And that's
yeah.
that's what I try to tell artists, you know, me and myself and I've been doing this music shit now for going on 6 years. And
Wow,
that's how I got started myself as a DJ. I got started on Dat Piff, and eventually I caught Spinrilla at the beginning of their
yeah.
website. So yeah, so that's where I really took off with Spinrilla. I put a couple projects out, and yeah, I was pretty up there in the numbers. And then yeah, Dat Piff, and it kind of folded from there. But yeah, Spinrilla was one of the top ones too when they first came out, and
I remember.
I kept trying to tell artists, you know, get on that, and people just wouldn't listen. Just like with Audiomack, like
I didn't listen, to be honest.
you see, yeah, I try to tell like you, and it's difficult. Like a lot of now for DJs like myself, it's difficult for us to work directly with the artists and to be able to do anything under our names. We more or less got to use your name completely because of the monetization. Like I'm running
Yeah,
into the issues now when I'm promoting and uploading people's stuff on my Audiomack. They can't monetize their work because it's under my name.
yeah, I see.
Right. So I think it's a really big one out there, and that's the point of the whole podcast I do is to get people and to get artists and everyone in the music industry engaged with each other so we all know what's going on, because yeah, you can't get a lot of strict answers from these companies, you know.
Yeah, not at all.
So you hear he say, she say, and you don't really know what to believe until you actually know someone that's like yourself. Like I said, I see you're doing great on there, and I found you. So you're definitely doing something right.
Trying to be honest, man. I'm just uploading, seeing what sticks. You know what I mean? That's the first step. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, would you consider doing projects on other platforms, or is Audiomack like the main thing you're saying staying exclusive to?
No, everything you see on Audiomack is on Tidal, Spotify, everywhere else.
Okay,
Yeah.
so pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, because the way I look at it is like there's certain people who are only on Audiomack, like certain fans who are only on Audiomack. You got certain fans who are only on Spotify. So I feel like to grab like a big net of people, it's best to just drop everywhere. And maybe like, for example, like one thing I did was I dropped an exclusive track on Audiomack. It was called I forget. It was like a little freestyle. It was a while ago, but like you can do little things like that to leverage people to hop on to Audiomack. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Definitely. Like I said, definitely keep dropping music, man. Audiomack is definitely propelling, and I know a lot more artists are coming on there.
Yeah.
So definitely, man, keep doing that. As far as your music goes, are you more into the older style hip hop? Because I mean, the leak tape I personally listened to was more of a old school style of hip hop. That's what caught my attention.
Yeah, to be honest, man, it was it's a mix because just the way I got into music,
Mm-hmm.
um, pretty much like I came up listening to Sade, Tony Braxton, um, Marvin Gaye, like just all this really old stuff that was way before my time.
Mm-hmm.
And hip hop didn't come until later. Like I was listening to hip hop on the radio, like G Unit, Eminem, stuff like that. It was popping.
Right.
But I didn't really get into albums until later. And like the first album I listened to was Street Disciples by Nas. So
Okay.
I believe that was the first hip hop album that I listened to front to back. And that was my older brother's CD collection. And so from there, like I just became a Nas fan. Like Nas is in my top 5 forever. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I carry that. I feel like wherever I go, I carry that. But I still have love for the new stuff too, because it's all art. It's just different.
Right, right. And music progresses as of anything, you know what I mean? So You got to get up on a wave, and I think we were all once there. We didn't like the transition, but now it's
Not at all.
2020. You know, it's 2020, and it's going to be transitioning again soon. That's just how it works in music. If anyone follows the trend.
Exactly. Yeah, the landscape changes every. To be honest, I feel like it's changing a lot quicker now. It's like every 3 years is like a new sound or something.
Right. And I like seeing up and coming artists myself. You know, paying tribute to like the older generation. I know like Puffy's son, I forget his name. He was doing a lot of remix records. There was a few artists, you know, doing like remix records of the older stuff with a twist on it, you know. And I thought that was great. Like that's what I love to see. You know, the new right, exactly. So for the people out there, man, let them know where they can find all your music, shout out all your social media links and everything, and let people know where they can get in touch with you.
Fire. So anybody can find my music at Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. Just search ZAAY, so ZAAY. And I have my entire catalog on there pretty much, minus a few songs that are exclusive to SoundCloud or Audiomack. But it's literally only like 3 songs, to be honest. But yeah, my social media handles is ZAAY Music _. So ZAAY Music _. That's my Instagram and my Twitter. So you can find me on those platforms, and yeah.
Definitely. You do music videos as well?
Yeah. I have only 3 or 4 music videos. They're really outdated, to be honest. I gotta actually start shooting some more. But you can find me on YouTube too, ZAAY, in all capital letters, and you'll find my YouTube channel. I have a few old videos on there from way back when I started, and newer stuff too.
Definitely, man. I'll definitely be checking more of that out, and I'll definitely be staying in contact with you. So in the future, man, when you got a new project or coming out, whatever, definitely come back on the podcast, and I'll definitely get that out there for you and let everyone tune in. Definitely, man. You make great music, and we need more artists like you in the industry.
That shit means a lot, man, to be honest. No lie.
Definitely, ZAAY. Well, I appreciate you for coming on, man, and you have a good one, all right?
You too, man. Stay up.
The DJ Duce Podcast.
Streaming on all platforms worldwide.
Delivering exclusive interviews and insight on current music styles and trends. So come lay back, relax, and discover music with DJ Duce. Stream all exclusive content on djduce.com
/podcast.